Boom! Okay. I remembered wrong. I thought we were still on Minmus, but we've already departed Minmus. And we are in a great big orbit around Kerbin. Okay. Let's see if I remember right. 74,000 and 17,000. And we are shooting for Eve, because our mission has us flying by Eve, flying by Moho, and heading back to Duna and Ike. So departure day, year 104. Let's change that. We're on year 102. Day 194. Day 411. Oh, Happy New Year's coming up, I guess? I don't know. Hey, Nicholas. How you doing? Ooh, boy, I am tired. I spent the day trying to build a dog pen, and I got about 80 to 90% done, but just 80% done. And I'm tired. Everything hurts. But this has got to be done. So if we skip ahead about a year, it's kind of big. Long enough, and it ain't over. I gotta get the kids up for school in 2.5 hours, so whew. Life goes on. I think we'll use this handy dandy thing here. What is the Q for? I don't know. Seems like it's just a time warp. I don't know what this is. Wow. I guess I should have read more about what this mod is and what it does. Pause on. But I'm pretty sure this is what we want. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of warp. So we're now in year 103. Let's this, I wonder why it goes 10, 35, 106, 425. Seems like kind of a strange progression. Okay, so again, looking at this, departure day 194. We can get rid of this, I think, at least for now. Got about another almost 100 days. Our current orbit. Ah, there it is, orbital period, 48 days. Okay. So that would be good if we were at the PE, I think, because then that'd be like, I'd put us at the PE at right about the right time. Overpowered? Is that what you mean? Oh. Is that a Word document? PDF? PDF? Oh, that's not what we wanted. Wow, I don't know when I'll have time to read this. It's actually not that long, but there's a bit to it. That will take some reading. Let's see. Well, I don't really want to shrink the PE too much. Did I fix the inclination? It looks like I did, yeah. That's a lot of work. Is it generic for all the Discord servers that you admin on? So we're gonna want the PE on this side. Oh, it's reversed. That's not cool. And it's going to... It's a fair amount of delta V. So we need to warp here. Set up a retrograde. I might have fast forwarded too far. I could have been using all that time to change my orbit. Oh, yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not sure why I would have a problem with that even. Ooh, okay. We don't want all those engines firing. There we go. So let's light it up. it's shrinking faster than I thought it would. You'll have to make a job in an office if you can't find one. So I actually need to warp over to here. Because I need the PE to be on this side, right? Yeah, or maybe even a little farther. Where you can actually see Kerbin's orbit line where it intersects right there. So we'll come to about here. Still got a little bit of lung mucus cropping. Well, it could be the sawdust and stuff that I was dealing with today. That could be a big part of that. Where is the sun? There's the sun. There's the Kerbin. There's the Mun. Alright. Well, at some point, I don't know, at some point, somebody's going to need an experienced Discord server moderator or administrator. Unless Discord goes under. But even then, it's still a translatable skill. How are we doing on fuel? Not bad. I'm half tempted to just cheat on the fuel, but it's... Where's the challenge then? I don't really want the periapsis that close to the Mun's orbit. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Alright, again, there's that line. I probably shouldn't have gone quite that far. I'm not sure, because I think it's actual speech from actual radio transmissions that have been either garbled or translated into gibberish. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a second here. Day 144. We need to leave on day 190. So that's 46 days. And our current orbital period is 16 days. Okay. Alright, we're still in good shape. Zihuatanejo? Well, 27 days. It's not visible, so gonna warp up to here. Do some retro burn to try to swing this periapsis so that it's in line here. If we bring this up, let's see, ejection angle. Yeah, I wish you could extend this out longer. Okay, so this line is the orbital path of Kerbin. This line means that it's here on the orbit where we want to do our burn. If I remember right. Well, if I understand this correctly. And I don't know that I do, but if we back out just a little bit more, there we go, we can get that. Just take that back off. Let's see if we can get the periapsis to swing to where the orbital line is. Stiff. I took some ibuprofen, but I don't want to overdo it. So that should be well under the Mund's orbit. That's about right. Okay, so that's lined up. We've got an orbital period of 17 days. We need to leave in so 42 days, roughly. So we need to be here. Oops. That's what I needed. So we need to be about here in 42 days. And hopefully we won't catch up with the moon. The mun. Gonna warp to here. Bring down that periapsis some more. Hey, Kiefer. Summertime in the Philippines. Let's see. I think I was there in what would have been the springtime. Because I think it was like October-ish. I really don't remember. Cool. Mabuhay. Did you do well? Is this thing still lining up? Wow. So if we go 9 days from the apoapsis currently. Oh man, if I were good at math, I could probably just say, okay, 9 days to there, and orbital period, and we've got 153 days. Days. Whoa, we did not want that. What is that? Just about under 4 million. We'll just cut it off at 3 million. No. But it rains all the time. Oh man. You guys have rationing? Or a boil alert? In Manila? That's not right. So 7 days. 6 days. That's a big city for water rationing. That's something. Any sign of rain? Of course, you probably get monsoon season in the spring, and that's been over for a while, right? 15 days. I don't trust my math sometimes. So I actually need my orbital period to be about 12 days. That'll be a little bit closer. So we're still retro. Alright. Let's get the orbital period down to about 12 days. Hopefully we won't crash. I guess we could leave a little bit late. That's kind of weird. Isn't the answer always corruption? Yeah, if it's, unless it's contamination or broken pipes, I don't know. First, this was saying ejection delta V 546. So we'll see how close this comes. Well, that looks like it's already inside eaves. Let's back that back down to 500 and something. Ugh. Yeah, it's, I don't know anyone would watch right now unless they're like super into KSP, because I'm practically asleep. Let's see, we'll back that down to about 546. Just to see if everything is predicted accurately. Then we'll go in here. Oopsie. Right click and add an orbit. And is it still trying to figure it out? going on. There's nothing going on. I won't scroll out. Let's try this. There we go. Oh man. So that doesn't look like we're going to get an encounter. Let's set as target. Relative incline. Oh, that's 2 off. The descending, ascending, descending nodes are here. So I guess I gotta play tug of war with maneuver node. Okay, that's definitely too much. Oh, that's you. That is not a very Pinoy name. I thought it was Swiss or something. So it's not even giving me a closest approach. Let me check the phase angles. 4. Oh, I might need. It might. Okay. Let's try that again. Ah, that makes sense. Oops. So 37 days until it's time to go. And I'm near the, let's see, yeah, 6 days. I was near the apoapsis. We've been talking for a while. Okay, so I'm still near the apoapsis. So that's going to be 6 days. That's going to be 12 days. And then that's going to be 18. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get to Eve, but the way I figured it came out a little bit wrong. So if there's, oh, okay, yeah, I did it wrong. There's going to be there's 37 days until it's time to go. 37 Kerbal days. So that will be 3 orbits, but I really needed it to be like so that's what I need to do. 1, 2. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm trying to predict where I need to. I kind of know where I need to take off from. I kind of know about when I need to take off from. I might just have to. What do we got here? Oh, okay, that's 0. And my inclination is kind of off too, so that might be a problem. Let's see if this gets us an encounter with Eve. That's weird. This should work. What if I move this back here? Reduce that to about the 500 mark that we were looking for. Kind of, yeah. It might be that I don't understand what I'm doing well enough to even try to explain it. See, that doesn't help. Let's start this maneuver over. Alright. So, in 3 days, 3 orbits, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and that should give us a ejection from the sphere of influence backwards along the orbital path of Kerbin. I mean, I can make corrections on the way, but I should be able to get pretty close. See, this isn't making sense because the periapsis should be shrinking, and it's not. Oh, it is, just very slowly. Alright, let's back that down. Maybe I need to move the maneuver node farther downstream from the periapsis. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, it could get ugly. Let's try moving that around here. Oops, I gave myself a little normal, I think. Alright, so that's closer. Alright, so Eve's altitude is, what is that, 9 trillion meters? And this periapsis is 10 trillion. So close. Let's try adding a little more prograde here. So that's too much. 9.6, 9.2. Try moving it downstream just a little bit more. And, ooh, that's a lot of, oops, wrong way. There we go. What is this again? 9.6? See, but we're not even getting a nearest point. We are pretty far off. I guess I should have, no, I don't know if I could have fixed the inclination. Yeah, I could have. When we were, when I did that year time warp, I could have done it instead so that we lined up with one of the nodes and then changed our inclination a little bit. So I probably should go back to a saved game and try that again. Yeah, I should be able to correct it once I get out to the descending node. I can fix the inclination. And then I can make something happen so that we get it a rendezvous. But when I do, yeah, let's back this off a little bit. Down to about 600. Okay. I'm gonna gamble and say that we can fix this. Let's do a save. This today. $3.14. Happy Pi Day, everybody. Is this not saving? Okay. The music's gone. Did I break it? Alright, so let's get in here. And burp. I kind of wish I would have picked put some science on the vehicle, science instruments on the vehicle, so that we could bring, data back to one of the space stations and give them something to work on. I think, yeah, 314, right? There we go. Warp to next maneuver. Oh, I forgot. We gotta start early. Reminds me of an old Disney record. Yeah, vinyl that I used to have when I was a kid. There's somebody messing with a tape recorder, and it was Ludwig von Drake, and so he was playing it, and it was gibberish. And he's like, "Oh, it's backwards." And so then he's like, "Okay, we'll just play it backwards this time, and it'll be forwards." And that also sounded backwards. I guess I was easily amused as a kid. We've also got a fair amount of oxidizer. This is going to be a 14-minute burn, huh? I got lucky and split that pretty well. That's cool. What do you consider cheats? Am I cheating? Ooh, are you using the real solar system mod? I kind of want to do another asteroid capture. Those are hard. Tiny. Small. Medium. Yeah, the only one I've used is the infinite electricity and infinite... Uh-oh, what do we... Alright, so we have our escape. I believe that's our brown line is our actual orbit, and our purple dotted is our planned. Yeah, because this PE here is moving. What? Here's what has been. Oh, that's a asteroid. Cheats. So you got gravity hack. Oh my goodness, somebody made a Imperial cruiser, Star Wars Imperial cruiser, and if you use infinite fuel, you can get it to fly and take off, but it has these two solid rocket boosters that are really annoying. And when I was playing with it, one of them overheated and exploded, and so then the other one didn't have a counterbalance, and it made the ship spin. And they're mounted laterally, so that when one blew up, the other one caused the ship to go into an accelerating roll. Unbreakable joints? Oh, that would be good. No crash damage. Ignore max temperature, that could be handy. Infinite propellant, infinite electricity. Pause on vessel unpack. I don't know what that means. Biomes visible. That could be handy. No clipping in editors. I'm not sure what that is. Non-strict part attachment checks. I'm not quite sure what that means. Legacy orbit targeting. Force display scale, global lift multiplier. Yeah, you could probably make just about anything fly with that. Fun stuff. I've only used the infinite fuel, infinite electricity. I might want to actually bring it in under Eve's altitude, because when we do a normal burn here, that's going to add to our overall velocity. I guess I just don't need to worry about it. Wish you could move around a little better. Move the camera around a little better. Yeah, I think I need to bring that down a lot more than 11 million or 11 trillion. Back off a little bit on the throttle. Oh, I can't do that while I'm in. There we go. And oh, I guess that didn't work. Watch that oxidizer. Oh, it's going pretty fast. Yeah, let's save some for later. Yeah, that needs to come down a lot. Thanks. It's a lot like the school bus, but it doesn't have that crew cabin, and it doesn't have the cargo bay with the science module in it. This one's pretty small. All right. try something here. I thought that you needed cooling. Yeah. I kind of didn't think that, but then I ran across something that said that your nuclear engines are more efficient in space if you use cooling. That doesn't seem to be the case. 10 point. This number is going up. But nothing's really changing here. I'm just going to bring those back in. These wings will take more heat than the stock airplane wing that I had on the school bus. Yeah, I don't really like the way this is working out. Maybe I should just wait until I'm out of the sphere of influence. And then do a retro burn. I'm winging it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. But I overshot the descending node, so... we found a few asteroids, I guess. Well, that time warp really messed me up. What is that? Kerbal 1 probe? Alright, well, let's fix the inclination. Ascending, so we're going to need to go anti-normal. How many? It won't say. I wish these would say how many you found from inclination greater than 38. Wow, that's a pretty big inclination. So that might actually be pretty rare. I'm not sure how much time we have. I think this gave you 100 years to complete that mission. Yeah, we're just trashed on this. plan to get to Eve. I think it's salvageable, but it's gonna be ugly. And we might need to land on Gilly. Oh, not Gilly. Might need to land on Gilly to refuel, since we're going to be using so much fuel just to get to Eve. How far is that? 2 hours? Let's skip up to here. And 35 minutes. Let's skip up to here. Yawn. Alright, we are oriented at anti-normal. Coming up on the ascending node. Let's light the fires. See if we can get this 2.1 to drop down to a 0.0. There's a 2.0. There's 1.9. Wow, at this rate, it's going to take a little while. Yawn. There's 1.8. Woohoo! We're getting so close. And 11 minutes out. Thought I had something that showed time to ascending node, but I don't see it. I have 18,000 liquid fuel and 6,500 oxidizer, which translates to 4,000 delta V, which I don't think is going to be enough to get to Moho. And I'm also wondering if this ship can land on Moho. I bet it can. It could land on the Mun, so let's get a little bit closer to the node. And fire it up. Looks like we're closing in on it. 338. It still says 338. So yeah, we are closing in on it. Burn that fuel. Well, 1.3 is substantially better than 2.1. Alright, all that time, and we gained 1 degree of inclination change. Just 1.1 more to go. Or just 1 more to go. And using the Kerbal Engineer Redux, we can get a more precise look at our difference in inclination. .91, 0.90, 0.89, 0.88. So this is actually a little bit off. Okay, when it went below 0.85, so it's rounding up. At 0.85, it was showing 0.9. And we're slowly inching closer, but I think the closer that we get to 0.0, it's probably going to recede away from us. Throttle down a little bit so we can try to inch closer. Probably just warp ahead. That's too close. Uh-oh, yep, I warped too far. Hello again! Let me guess, you fell asleep. I cannot claim that this is exciting. Yeah, I definitely warped too much. 0.40, 0.39. So now what's going to happen is, as I close in on 0, the ascending node is going to go backwards, which means I got to go all the way around to the other node for the next adjustment. 6:04. Whew. It is 5 a.m. here. 2.5. Alright, let's see what we have in terms of a if I wanted to add a maneuver here and pull some retro, maybe some 80s. Where's my periapsis? Oh, it's way over there. 9.4. Oh, do we just lose them? Okay, there's closest approach, target position. So, closest approach is at 16 million kilometers. We go this way, it's getting smaller. Ooh, that's actually pretty close right there. Bing. That's almost an encounter. Alright. So we'll go around to the descending node, fix our inclination a little bit more. And then when we get back around to about where the ascending node is, wow, that's a lot of garbage in the air. Guess I don't need this now. Wonder how many more of those asteroids that thing needs to find. That's 9 days away, so we'll warp up to here, I think. Australia. You told me before, but I've forgotten. You're not in Perth, and I don't think you're in Melbourne or Sydney, and I don't think you're in Canberra. I think you told me, and no, you just said the territory, and it's on the northern part of the continent. If I remember right, you know, this memory, can't trust it. That's 2 days away. I'll warp to here. Oh, did you delete your comment? What? Well, that does not want to load. I don't... Is it giving you a message? Let's see. I don't see an option to unblock you. Let's see. Report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, add moderator. That's weird. Does it give you a message when you try to type in the YouTube chat? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Refresh the page. Hours. Ooh, a little closer than that. Oh, this is the descending node, so we'll need to orient normal. Yeah, that is strange. Alright, we're lined up for the normal. And we are 4 hours away. So let's get a little bit closer. It should take less than 2 minutes to get the inclination down to 0. I can't see that. 12 minutes. We can cut that in half. Alright, 4 minutes. Yeah, let's go with that. Burn at 1/3 throttle. Alright, the inclination is reducing. Okay, do a test message. Alright, 6 minutes to go. Oh. I would think it would be there even if you were blocked. I don't know if there's a rating on this for 18 and older. Yeah, I gave you a moderator to see if that would override it. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that now because it sounds like it's probably something that has more to do with the YouTube app. Right, we're under 1. Let's see. Alright, still going down here, but slowly. And this looks like it might still be receding. 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Maybe not. Let's see. Hmm. 0.04. Why am I so obsessed with these little details? Hmm. That is weird. I can't think of what would cause that. Well, at less than a degree, or 1/10 of a degree. At this point, we're just zeroing in on the equator. So we really don't need to get more accurate than this. Kanyohime, good to see you. I was just thinking about you today. I don't remember why. I think I was just thinking about the good old days, early days of Kerbin. Yeah, Kiefer's having trouble with the the mobile app, it's not letting him chat on YouTube. Man, I don't know where I'd be without us. I don't even know if I'd want to play without this Kerbal Engineer Redux. Yeah, I noticed there were some of them that wouldn't update, or wouldn't update enough. I think I might have some weird form of OCD. I know I don't have full-blown OCD, but why do I care about trying to zero this thing out? Ugh. I've already got 2 decimal places zeroed out. And yeah, okay. I just need to stop worrying about that. And probably going to want to preset that for retro, because I'm going to forget. And I think we want to, we were messing with it a little bit earlier, and I think we want to do a retro burn around here. There it was. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's already lit. What's his approach? I was watching one of Matt Lowndes' videos where there was a Reddit challenge. This is probably 5 years ago now, where someone said, design and build a plane and then fly it under the 2 bridges at not Jeff and Bo, but the 2 places at the Kerbal Space Program. What do you call that place? I can't think of the name of it. The headquarters. Okay, so we just need to change where we're doing it, I think. And I can't get anything that's small and maneuverable. I hate you. I was able to make something that was decent, kind of maneuverable, but I couldn't get it to fly at less than like 70 meters per second. There we go. But it's not giving us an actual encounter. Oh, there was the encounter. Yay, welcome back. Yeah, I remember that one you made to go out and do a rescue. because your rocket didn't land where you wanted it to, and that was impressive to me. Where is the periapsis is 28 million, so probably want to make some adjustments. Nope, that's going up. And of course this is all possible because I got the inclination down to next to 0. Was that a... That's probably an impact. Alright, yeah, 1 million, that ought to be good enough. Oh, okay. Restarted the iPad. Did you try turning it off and on again? That's the worst British accent I've ever heard. Hey, Kitoban. Easiest way would just be to make a small plane that has large wings and low thrust. This way you'll be able to fly slow and have plenty of time. That's kind of what I did. I probably could have done more wings. I ended up making like a box of wings, and then I put control surfaces in there horizontally, and so it was like a quad plane. I was using the control surfaces as lifting surfaces, and they were disabled for pitch, you know, so they were just fixed. It's going to be a 17-minute burn. Good lord. Oh. Oh, you might not be looking at that. Kitoban was asking you which mods. I think he was talking about which mods that you want to use, but they haven't been updated. How far are we here? 7 days. That should take us down to about 1 day. Yeah, the throttle's a little bit... It'd be easier, I think, with a an analog throttle. Well, this thing works out a lot like an analog throttle, but I think more practice would be very beneficial as well. And I've seen how you can make a propeller with a reaction wheel and adjusting the trim on it, and then merging that into another vehicle. Most of the Kerbal Cats mods and Galileo's Planet Pack. 2 hours, and we'll get a 17-minute burn. Cut that in half again. And cut it in half again. Let's get them a rinky dinky doo. Input bar disappeared again? Huh. Keeper's having trouble with the app on his iPad. I'm gonna let him chat on YouTube. There's probably a way to add Discord chat to the chat app. I've never looked into that. Is there a way to add it directly here? I think that'll be the... I'm not sure if that'll be the general channel or a different channel. Kind of saw that coming. Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, I tried to add the Discord, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which one of the channels in the server it's connecting to. It's got a number. I'm just gonna drop it. Actually, I need to keep that Discord where I can see it. Alright, what do we got here? 29 minutes, 17-minute burn. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Apple either. Mostly just their whole closed system policy or business model. We're already lined up for retro. Let's start burning. Wow, I've never had a virus on my phone that I know of. That's cool. I still got the YouTube gaming app on my Android. I haven't tried watching a live stream on the regular YouTube app. 5:30 and the dogs are barking. We got to keep them outside because we put some patches on the floor so we could lay some new flooring. But if they come in and walk on that, then that messes it all up. It's probably dry now, so they've been out in the backyard all night. Cool, I'll take all the credit. You're welcome. Oh man, I don't know. This is a fairly precise burn. I'm tempted to use this what is it? Is it this one? No, that's not it. The hyper warp, yeah. Because 15-minute burn. Oof. Time 15 minutes. So we're hyper warping at 3.1. We could go faster, but then we lose physics accuracy. And since we've got a fairly precise burn going on for our Eve encounter, I kind of want to keep it accurate. I don't remember what that one, what the enhanced nav ball did. I thought it was pretty cool when they added the thing so you could actually move the nav ball out of the way. Shabber, 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 dabber, dabber. Cyrillics? You got Cyrillics on your keyboard? Oh, здравствуйте. That's about all I know. We might have to use the rapiers when it's time to capture. Normal, anti-normal, etc. marks onto the nav ball. Also added scaling and moving nav ball. Scaling? Okay, yeah. Scaling, like making it bigger and smaller. What does this number do? HDG 272. Oh, heading. So this is 270 and we're just a little bit off of 270. Okay. I never noticed this before. Hey, thanks, Nicholas. If you thought this video sucked, you know what to do. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. Get a little hangnail. And we're getting close to the end of our burn. Man, this hyper warp is a lifesaver. I couldn't have done my low solar orbit without it. That would have just been so tedious. This one here. Let's. It should come out automatically, but Oh, we are out of the hyperwarp. Cool. And getting ready to cut. What? Nothing funny's going on here. That sounds decent. Winning a car? I suppose it depends on the car. Yeah, I should have had that set to maneuver instead of retro. My mistake. I'm not sure this will correct us, but let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Or are we? Let's focus. Alright, we've got a fairly... That's what we were going for. But I think we're going to need to land on Gilly to refuel before we head on to Moho. And then I don't know if we're going to need to land on Moho or not before we head back to Eve. Or wherever we're going. Oh, that sounds cool. I'd take that. Let's see. Well, it might not be in these settings. Might be in the main menu settings. Let's see. Well, it says scale. Nav ball scale. Whoa! Boom, 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 boom. The telltale nav ball. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we got what we need here. Now we just need to warp to here, right? Let's see if we set up a maneuver. What if we do it over here? That's not going to help. And that's not going to help. Alright. So, even that's fairly substantial. It's a 4-minute burn. Alright, will it let us... Oh, cool. Will let us warp to here. How's your input bar? It comes and goes. Oh. I didn't realize that Gilly was on an incline. Alright, well, we'll fix that too when it comes. Alright, time to warp 2 hours. Or time to... You know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, without knowing what caused it, who knows? 7 minutes to Maneuver node. Oh crap, what am I doing? Let's get lined up before we jump in there. Well, we should have our flyby of Eve checked off. Yeah, flyby of Eve, flyby of Eve. So we just have Moho, Duna, and Ike left. You know, that's all. We'll just pick it up. Actually, this should have been closer to the periapsis, but you know, what are you gonna do? Throttle up. It's a lovely Eve out tonight. Reminds me of a lot of Easter eggs that I've colored. They seem to be in good spirits. Whoa. That looks like more than good spirits. You know, convertible. Put the top down. Sounds good. Good luck shooting the moon. So we can set Gilly as the target now. I have to bring that apoapsis in quite a bit so that we don't mess up the or lose sphere of influence, fixing the inclination. Yeah, it's slow. Mine takes like maybe two minutes? Probably. It can't really be that long, can it? But it does take a while to load up. And even loading the game, that can take like 30 to 60 seconds. That's a good idea. Used to like the Lumpia Shanghai. I didn't really love chicken adobo, but it was pretty good. Didn't hate it either. Oh my goodness. I think the first... what would you call that? The first banana I had that was not a heavily artificially modified banana was in the Philippines. People don't believe me. You know, it's got seeds like triple-aught buck, and the part that you eat is just paste that holds them together. Ah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Now I'm hungry. Good times, good times. Whew. Gotta get the kids up in 40 minutes. Gotta catch that school bus. I probably should have used the hyper warp again. Gilly's kind of hard to capture now that I remember. Yeah. Of course, the way I did it is I would match the orbits pretty closely. One oval inside another oval. Bring that in a little bit. Let's see, Gilly, 47 million. Yeah, we'll want to bring that in quite a bit. Probably bring it down so that it intersects. Switch to retro. Get rid of this. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing well. Not familiar with squash salad. Sounds like it could be good though. Where did my oh, there it is. Yeah, 2400, that's plenty for landing on Gilly. Pretty sure. The hardest part with Gilly, I think, will be that the wheels will cause us to bounce too much. Probably ought to pop them out and lower the springs down to next to nothing. I should probably rescue this too. Oh no, wait, that doesn't... I think this is just a science satellite. Ugh, super yawn. 1, 2, 3. That's a relay, that's a relay, that's a relay, that's a relay, and that is not a relay. So these things have really bunched up in the 100 years or however long it's been since I set them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, ascending node. Oh, crap. We're going the wrong way. Oh, my goodness. That is... That's pretty bad. Tempted to just try to go on to Moho. Yeah, that's right. We're going this way, and the planet, the moon is going that way. So, oh, I wish I'd have thought about that before our final approach. I could have fixed that. All right, ascending node. Let's orient anti-normal. Let's see how far we can go without losing our sphere of influence. Okay, that's not, no. We're not doing that. What about if we do it on this side? Of course I could, yeah, let's go ahead and, where are we now? We're here. And set that back to retro. If we do it on this side, oh man, that's the descending, so we need to add normal, and even that is horrendous. And we lose our sphere of influence there. Crikey. Let's get rid of that. Oh. That is horrible. And no one knows why. They can't bring water to the city. That worries me. What the heck is going on? Something not right. How are you supposed to do anything without water? You can't just use Germex. What happened there? That's still gonna be horrendous. Even with a tight circular orbit, I think. And of course, American news probably isn't covering it at all. It's kind of strange. Do you know who Valerie Garcia is? Nickname Bangs. She was the woman I was trying to think of. It was probably like 2 months ago we had that conversation. But I was trying to remember her name and I couldn't. Mm. So if you had a water purifier, you could probably make bank. Or be a hero. Or both. But you'd need a fresh water source, and then you'd need to be able to purify it. Well, I mean like a river or a lake. I mean, you could use ocean water, but then you need to desalinate it as well. Is that the right word? Desalinize? I'm not sure. I may have just goofed this whole mission up by approaching in a retrograde orbit. Oh man, that is messed up. Time to move to Davio. Hmm. I can't think of a legitimate reason why. I mean, was there a problem last year? Or I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Periapsis is dropping too. That's crazy. That is so. I don't know. Unless someone contaminated the reservoir, and nobody in the government wants to panic the public or something like that. I'm just guessing. What happened there? That shouldn't have happened. Oh, probably went past 180 degrees. Did I do it wrong? 169, 169. Ascending nodes, so we add anti-normal. Oh my god, that's gonna take so much delta V. Descending node, so we'll add normal. And we'll just change it by about 10 degrees. Let's see. Well, it's expensive. That's why more people don't do it. That's why more countries don't do it. Yeah, on a large scale. Yeah, no. Yeah, you'd have to Google it, because I know it can be done, that it's expensive, especially on a large scale. Desalination. Low salinity, high salinity. Process that takes away mineral components from saline water. More generally, desalination refers to the removal of salts and minerals from a target substance. And yeah, probably have to get in depth to see how it works. There it is. Daily water interruption for 6 to 20 hours may persist in the next 3 months. Manila Water Company, sole provider of water. They've got to contact us for the Manila Water Company. And a Facebook. Yeah, that bears investigation. It's just crazy. That's... I don't know, it seems strange to me that no one in the media or in the government can provide answers either. Wow, even that is 314? I should just go back to the previous save. This is crazy. don't think I changed the inclination any there. Oh, it'll just show what the target orbit inclination is. I mean, there are worse things, but that is really bad. Well, when I lived on Okinawa, we had a water shortage where we had rationing, and I think we were able to use we were able to pull water every other day. But this Manila, and it's just baffling. Nobody knows why. Well, somebody knows, but the general public doesn't know why. Well, I mean, there's hygiene, sanitation, and you can forego those up to a point. Well, hygiene you can forego a lot in an emergency, but sanitation, if you don't pay attention to that, then you could end up making things worse, and then just making sure that you don't die of dehydration. It's mildly horrifying. Well, yeah, and if it stays the same or gets worse, you might not even have that. Yeah, just don't go to Lathe. I haven't gone there yet. I have not been to the Jewel system. Or, was it Draws? I think it's the one that's beyond Duna. Oh man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to revert to a saved game. I just can't see making this work. I would have been better off just going to Moho. I'm not sure where you are in the tech tree even, and usually I just use the same ships over and over again and just modify them so that they fit the mission a little better. If you have the Kerbal or the engineer mod, then you want to make sure that you get your at least 1.2 thrust to weight ratio for your initial liftoff. Start with engines that work well in atmosphere. You know anything about asparagus staging? Once I learned about that, that was really helpful. But just for a munshot, you really probably don't even need that for just a small capsule. Oh, sandbox? Yeah. And then other than that, something Hanyohime suggested to me, and I use it all the time, is have your landing capsule with 3 engines, so you can land on those, 3 or 4, so you can land on those instead of legs, and then you'll have a stable base. Other than that, I've thought about redoing the tutorials. Oh my goodness, look at all that Delta V. That's 1,000, and it doesn't get me anywhere near where I need to be. $168. Okay, so that's 10 degrees. 10 degrees is 400. Wrong way. And if we go to 200, that's 63. So yeah, it's about 400 for every 10 degrees. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is just unwinnable. I have too many saves. Well, it's almost time to wake the kids up anyway. Let's see. Pi Day. I'm not even sure where we were. Cool. Yeah, send me 1 or 2. Something easy to control. I thought I was talking about the water crisis when I said horrible. Oh no, the situation with the inclination. Oh jeez, how far back is this? It doesn't want to switch to map mode. There we go. Oh crap, we're still leaving. Oh, we haven't left yet. This is... Oh man, this is a long time ago. As video game situations go, that's kind of bad. Alright, that's day 160, so we've got 30 days to go. Alright, 72, 18 days to go. I am... Oh, right. I forgot about that before. If we... Get rid of that. We go here, set target. Oh, it is the target. Oh, man. I can't... Oh yeah, it had. That's right. Would have had to do it like 6 months earlier. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh wow. I haven't played. I played a little bit of the demo for. Is it Liberation? It made me think that I might like playing it, but I don't know if I were gonna play Assassin's Creed, should I start on 1 or 2 or 3 or Black Flag or Liberation? I don't know. Also, Mass Effect. I've never played any of the Mass Effect games. I think that those would be good. Oh, that's not working. Black Flag is the best. I saw Co-Carnage play a little bit of, what was it, Origins? I think that was in Egypt. I can't see what's happening there. The sun is making it too hard to read. It's 11 million. I think 10 million was about as low as we got that. 10,108. And I think that's right about where I was planning on leaving from on the, see, that's going back up. All right there. And then just adding more prograde. More dots, more dots, more dots. Peloponnesian. I've seen the ads for it. It looks good. Probably we want to go for about 9.6. Alright. So warp, well, yeah, let's warp around again. Oh, is it time to go? Oh, it's time to go. Let's see. Many times I've gone 4 to 6 hours without making any progress because I like to just see how many cards I could stack. Oh man. Yeah, KSP, it seems like, you know, simple graphics, but every part is calculated separately, and I don't know if the, oh, I should be going already, right? Yep. This is actually 440 is actually less than the 546 that was calculated. Oh. Oh, well, we're like, something's wrong. It's not showing the year 104, day 190. Alright, I guess we're just gonna wing it. That worked out really well last time. What game was it? Well, I know in Warface, I would play the training mission at least once a day. Just to maximize kills. Oh, and also because there are so many achievements, and one of them was like get 100,000 kills with the sword, or maybe it was a mil. I don't know. So I got fairly proficient at that mission, knowing where every bad guy was going to be and when they were going to be there. There was another one. I don't think it was Thief. I never finished Thief. I got to, like, I think the second to last, third to last mission. That was another game that is as old as Homeworld. I have not. I've seen codes for sale for it. I want to say around $30 mark, maybe less. So I may get it eventually. I started that Homeworld campaign, and kind of want to get back to it, but I wanted to do this grand tour mission first. And then I don't know if I'm going to stream the Flame in the Flood again or not. I think I'll play it a little bit more, but I don't know if I'll stream it. It's as hard as it was. It's hard to believe that there's a harder mode, and there's got to be some sticking point on it where, what was it? You need the iron knife before you can make something. I think the bow and arrow, or the bow. But then you need the bow. I think you need the bow to kill a boar so that you can get an iron knife, or a steel knife, or I don't remember now, but I should probably look up some hints for that. And then also something else I was doing was every time I would die, I would go back to the most recent save point, which I think is a mistake. I think because I didn't have a hat and I didn't have gloves, and so once I got to like a certain stage, then the cold at night was a big problem. Couldn't stay warm enough. The Flame in the Flood. It's how much longer do we have on this burn? Oh, we got some time. Where is that? Display capture 2. So it's this game where you're this kid and a dog, and you're going down a river looking for places to land, and then every place you land, and the river is procedurally generated, and then every place you land, you're looking for supplies, for crafting and survival, and then some places will have wolves or a boar that will chase after you. There's rabbits, which you can use to trap wolves or something like that. I'm not sure if there's any other harmful creatures, but you don't... I never had a weapon that I could really use against them. So it's a survival game, and it's, I don't know, I can't really say that it's good or bad. I found it difficult though, and maybe I just gave up too early. But I think I'll play it some more. But like I said, I don't know that I'll stream it unless I just, you know, find a way to make it interesting or get good. Where are the air brakes out? I was having, some people would not have been there. I was having trouble getting earlier versions of this off the ground and into space, but the way it's built right now, it's not too hard to keep the nose up. You just need to nose it down a little bit to get the speed up, and then you can just hands off and it'll fly itself into space. Almost. It's almost that easy. You gotta reduce your engines. And probably, yeah, if I remember right, once we got to about 40 or 50,000 meters, we can't canceled the Rapiers and just went the rest of the way on nerve rockets. Yeah, I've seen that. This one is like a what do you call that? Isometric view. Long Dark is a first-person shooter type perspective, isn't it? I remember the kids watching videos of people playing. I thought it was a Long Dark. Snow everywhere. Really easy to freeze to death. Yeehaw! And is it randomized or is it this static map and you just spawn in different places? Who is that back there? Somebody's celebrating. Whoever's sitting behind Urbis. It's probably Stellar. Stellar's a good name for a scientist. Ziggy, I guess, is an okay name for any kind of Kerbal knot. Oh, it's time to... Crap! It's time to wake the kids up. I gotta go. I would like to finish this burn, though. We've got 2 minutes left on it. Let's go ahead and use the cheat thing here. 2 minutes. Whoa! Ludicrous speed! Loot is randomized, and your spawn is... okay. I don't know. I guess you get better at it. I don't know that I'd like that. I was curious about the forest because I saw Ryan, Virulent Gaming, playing that and doing some videos on it. And we're out of hyperwarp. Oh, I need to wrap this up. I hate to go, but I can't stay. Coming up on end of burn. Can we even see Kerbal? There's Kerbal way back there. Alright. I gotta go. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for showing up, everybody. See you again next time. And it's always more fun when you're here, so I hope to see you then. Right? Isn't that how it works? Things to click, places to type. You know what to do. I'll see you guys. Oh, I need to save game. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see, 2019-03-14. Happy Pi Day, in case you missed it earlier. B, 14B, there we go. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see ya.